no other than Joseph Parker from New Zealand, and we have Fabio Wardley from the UK. 19-0 with 18 knockouts, undefeated. Hasn't fought any reputable names yet. So we're waiting to see what this guy's all about. But from New Zealand, Joseph Parker, a superstar, the biggest Samoan ever outside of David Tua, and I believe David Tua was something else. But I know he was part of the Polynesian culture. And I just know that Joseph Parker he's been on the run, man. You know, he had some hiccups in his earlier days, and he wasn't that good, but he became that good. You spar the right people enough, you dedicate to your craft. You may have started boxing a little late, and he got on the right foot, man. He's beating, he's on a three fight win streak of top heavyweights in the top 10, top 5. Zhang, Zala Zhang, he's beating Martin Bacoli, he's beating Deontay Wilder by knockout. Joseph Parker is really that dude. So I need y'all to put some respect on his name. He's really that guy, and let's see what happens in this fight. That dude could be a wild card, so we're not gonna write him off. A lot of people wrote certain fighters off, say, "Oh, it's just a walk-through fight, easy step-up fight, or step-down fight for Joseph Parker," and that's okay. Even let's say if it does turn out to be that way, that's fine, because every single fight can't be a world title fight, can't be a superstar, so to speak. It's okay for him to be fed some easy dinners. You know what I'm saying? Easy made dinners. So I believe that Joseph Parker is going to win. He's going to win emphatically. I believe he still has the hunger within inside of his soul. He's going to put his best foot forward. And I believe he's going to get that win, man. That's what I truly believe. Joseph Parker is still him. And when it comes to Wardley has talent. He's 6'5". He's a bit taller than Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker is 6'4". Some even say 6'3", but he's 6'4". And Joseph Parker has a hell of a jab. I mean, a hell of a jab. And he does a good job of getting in the inside and throwing punches to the body and punches to the head. And if he can get you on them ropes, he can get you up out of there. Joseph Parker is very dangerous. After what we've seen with Deontay Wilder, defeating Martin Bacoli, making it tough for him. Joseph Parker is one of them guys that will grind it out till he wins. And that's all you could hope for when it comes to a top level talent like Joseph Parker, a champion. Throw that in there as well. He is champion, one of the best of this era. You could put him right up there with Usyk. I would say it go Usyk, and then tier 2 is Joseph Parker, because people don't say his name, I guess, because he doesn't shout. He's not screaming and bragging and boasting, but he's one of those ones. He's one of them guys, I know you saw it. Stop, bro. I know you saw it. What the fuck? Okay, you gotta go. You out of here. You out of here. Peace, weirdo. Once again, let me give instructions, because y'all need instructions. You do not come to my page without having your mind together. You cannot come here to troll. Trolling is not available. You have to come here with good boxing knowledge. Drop comments in the comment section below. All my United Kingdom fans, hopefully you come into the chat. All the guys from the UK, come on, y'all are welcome. From Wales, the Welsh people, East London people, West London, Yorkshire, everywhere. Come on into the chat. Come on in. You are invited. Let's see here. Fabio Blood Rush 21 says Fabio Moses versus Moses Ituma. I would like to see, since both are 12-0 undefeated. I think that's a good fight. Wardley is almost ready for guys like Parker, but I don't think he's ready for Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. And that was a good assessment. But I believe that with my analysis and doing a lot of in-depth analysis about Wardley, he's talented and he's looked good against the opposition so far. But what's going to happen when you have somebody who does not care about you being undefeated and somebody who's still hungry like Joseph Parker, who's 33 years old in his prime? You know, most heavyweights, that 30 to 35 range is when they're at their best. You can look it up yourself and check it out. I believe he's going to be even better this fight. You're going to see a hell of a Joseph Parker. Now, the keys to victory, 3 of them for Wardley. Wardley must use an educated jab. He has a longer reach, much longer reach than Joseph Parker. If you want to win, you must use it and use it intelligently. Use it from round 1 to round 12 if it goes that far. Joseph Parker is susceptible to right hands. If you look up majority of his fights, he gets hit with the right hand a lot. Now, if Wardley is from the armpits to the end of the fist, keeping it at distance, punching him, boom, boom, turning it over, throwing that jab out there, mixing it up and down. Don't do what Wilder was doing. And he was kind of just pawing. No, you got to mix it up and down with force, velocity and force, with good speed. Different speeds, different results. Joseph Parker know not to just come through that door. Can't come through your door if you got protection at that door. So Wardley got to have an educated jab. Number 2, be aggressive. Match his aggression, if not more. You need to be aggressive in this fight, and it needs to be with intensity. Your power shots have to do something to Joseph. If it doesn't, Joseph will walk right through you, and we'll be seeing an early knockout. Not saying he's Mike Tyson or nothing, but Joseph Parker is very talented, and he throws great, educated, well-timed shots. Now, whoever is in this chat, let's see, we got hearts, I don't know what's going on. Hearts, let me see what else. James McGee 2Z3 said, okay, you dancing, all right. So you think it's gonna be a dancing match? You think Wardley's not gonna engage? What are you meaning by that comment? You got about a minute. I'm gonna give you about 60 seconds to respond. James McGee, if you don't, I'm gonna kick you up out of here, get you up out of here. It's really that simple. It's not rocket science. You come here, it has to be boxing. Talk boxing. You can say hi, you can say what's up. What's up? You know what I'm saying? What up with it, Brock? Joni, bro, you're going. Let me get you up out of here. Let me get you. You out of here, bro. You got to go. I don't even know who you is. You talking about bro, nigga. I don't even know who you is. Me and you, I don't know who the fuck you is, bro. Don't call me bro. I don't know you. But like I said, getting back to it. Let's see here. Blood Rush says if it was past younger. Parker, I think Wardley beats that past version of Parker. Let me see. Okay. Parker, seeing how Parker, yes, he boxed you, but wasn't aggressive. Yeah, man, I just truly believe that Joseph Parker is really that dude. You know what I'm saying? He's proven over time in his last 3 fights, he's gotten great results, even a knockout of Deontay Wilder. So seeing that he's capable of still doing that, that means you're special. You're not able to do those type of things unless you're special. And that's why I got Joseph Parker dominating and winning in impressive fashion. It won't be easy at first. I think Wardley's going to put up some good resistance. But I think all in all, he's just going to be too much. You know what I'm saying? He's just going to be too much. Joseph Parker, his 3 keys to victory. Well, oh yeah, and the other 3rd key to victory by Wardley. Wardley has to land some good body shots to slow down the volume of Joseph Parker, because I'm sure Joseph Parker's going to keep up the volume he's been throwing in these fights. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens with that. Joseph Parker is, don't let him, set up his jab. You set up your jab, be intentional, counterpunch effectively when you need to, and do it early and often. Get his respect early. They'll knock some of the confidence down of Wardley. The Wardley's coming in with supreme confidence, being undefeated. There's something about being undefeated that you just can't teach. Just can't teach that. Number 2, key to victory. Joseph Parker, he's a lead. Come in with the left hook. Come in with a big left hook. Lead with it.
As soon as you can get close enough with your jab to touch him, lead with the left hook. He's there for it all night because he's kind of, tall and he doesn't really square up a lot. Now, I mean, crouch down a lot. So if he does crouch down, Joseph Parker needs to throw a lot of uppercuts and then hooks to the body. That combination will do damage to Wardley for sure because Joseph Parker has a hell of an uppercut that a lot of people are not privy to. What else did Joseph Parker do for sure? I'm analyzing the fight. I would say consistent body work of the taller opponent. Get inside and wing them hooks to the body. Don't headhunt all night. You gotta put the body work in. Don't headhunt all night. And last key to victory for Joseph Parker would be being effective with your shots. You can't be getting tired and winded because you're throwing shots, but you're not in range. Master your range like you've been doing these last 3 fights. Master your range, get in the inside, and handle business, and everything should be fine and dandy. Everything should be straight. But you gotta handle your business in there. You can't play around. You can't play fuck around, because then you get stuck in the ground. So hopefully we see that. Hopefully we definitely see that with Joseph Parker. So I'm gonna see what y'all talking about in the chat. Let's see. We got somebody saying Parker versus, let's see, Blood Rush 21 is very active today. Parker versus Edgit Cabal is the next fight I want to see next. I wonder when Caballel is going to fight again. I'm not sure. Caballel can fight. I've only seen a couple of his fights though. We just gonna have to see. And what? Excuse me, man. That's one of them. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. We just gonna have to see. When it comes down to it, we just gonna have to see. Let's see what else you are talking about in the chat. Let's see here. Parker and Jacob Ball next fight. But you've been saying some good analysis. What up, Brock Joni? If I haven't already said what's up, I'm gonna get James McGee up out of here though, because you didn't answer my question. And when you don't answer my question, you get booted. That's how that works. That's how that works. You gotta respond. When I say respond, that means respond. You came into my chat. I didn't come into yours. You came into my chat. I did not come into yours. When you come into my chat, I'm big on respect. If you haven't already noticed, I'm real big on respect. If you're not respecting me, I'm gonna have something for you. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even me trying to be hard. It's just being real. That's just me being real. Let's see what y'all talking about now. Parker, I wonder. Let's see. Parker, I wonder if he's gonna come in heavier or lighter. What weight do you think he's gonna come in at for the fight? What weight is he gonna come in at for the fight? What weight is he gonna come in at for the fight? He's been being kind of more muscular lately. So I might give him a good 240, 230, 240. He might be 220. He might try the light route so he have more energy. We'll just have to see. I don't think that'll play too big of a factor. As long as he trains, lifts his weights, does his calisthenics, run your miles, get your proper adequate rest, and limit your stress, not being overly stressed out in camp definitely does wonders for fighters. So that's very, very important. Let me see what y'all talking about now. Yep, that is super, super important when you are fighting. Wonder Parker, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, man. I believe too, it's gonna come down to Parker elevating himself against the undefeated guy. He's the more younger, fresher guy, hungry guy. He hasn't had his shot yet. He's not super young, but he's young enough and he's undefeated and confident enough, he could take it from Parker. I'm not going to say he can't. I'm not here to say this is a wash. and it's an easy win for Parker. But I'm telling you, Parker has to come on his A game like always. And Parker has limited skills. He's improved his skills over time, but he has limited skills. What am I talking about? Am I hating? No. Limited skills in the facts of he's more no special effects. He's pretty up and down. ABC 1, 2, 3. What you see is what you get. So if you fall into his trap of letting him walk you down and landing the shots with good timing, one thing he has that is skillful, that's why he's won these last 3 fights, is timing, and then he has big heart. You have heart that can sometimes override skill. Sometimes. If you fight Mayweather, no, you can't override talent, hard work, and skill when it's up when the skill level is on as high as a Mayweather. Mayweather's like a master chess player in boxing. You're just not gonna beat him. No matter how many times you try, no matter what you do, no glazing, but you're just not gonna beat him. Just not gonna beat him. Joseph Parker is vulnerable to right uppercuts. He's vulnerable. And that's something Deontay Wilder frustrated the hell out of me with. I can honestly say that. He did not throw uppercut. If you're going to fight and you're sitting up there fighting to win, right? You're not getting in the ring just to fuck around. Why are you not throwing the uppercut if you're that tall? You're 6'6", 6'5", 6'7". You should be throwing uppercuts. That's the key to somebody walking in on you. Jab, jab, uppercut. Jab, right hand, throw away right hand, uppercut. You should be winging the uppercuts. Like Sebastian Fendora does a great job of it, but he's at 154. But that big, tall, 6'6" guy understands boxing. He understands what you're supposed to do. Now, one thing I don't agree he understands, what he will, or I believe he's getting better at, is Sebastian Fendora will sometimes sit back on his jab and jab to set up the power shot. If he could continue to work on that as he evolves, as he matures, he will be extremely, extremely hard to beat, period. That's just what it is. He'd be extremely hard to defeat. Especially for his division, because people are so much smaller. The average person is like 5'10 and a half, 5'11. So, go figure. Let's see, Parker, I wonder if he's going to come around. I appreciate you, Blood Rush 21, for showing so much love. I much appreciate it. Giving a lot of good comments, a lot of good boxing knowledge for the masses. Let's see what else we got here before I get up out of here. We got about 12 minutes. If you want to come in and say what you think is going to happen, final announcement of my analysis, which we're going to get to the prediction. My final prediction is Joseph Parker is going to win. This is not his riding off into the sunset fight, but I believe beating another undefeated guy will definitely put a nice little cherry on top with his resume for sure. Somebody that probably will become a world champion very, very soon, which is Wardley. I think after he faces Joseph Parker and loses, he'll learn a lot and gain a lot from the fight, and he'll be back. He'll be back. My final prediction, Joseph Parker wins by accumulation of punches. That's what I believe is going to happen. I had to really think it through. He's going to win by accumulation of punches. He's going to win by using a good steady jab all night to counterpunch Wardley's jab. And he doesn't have many feints from what I remember. But if he can feint, it'll make it even easier. Because Wardley does bite on feints pretty good if you go back and look at some of his earlier fights. So that would be a great weapon, a great tool to use if you are Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker, I believe he's just going to work a lot in the body, make him tired, and then it's going to be a headhunting fest. He's going to be able to get him up out of there. That's what I truly, truly believe. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I truly appreciate you all hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. That's what we are here to do, man. Support one another. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button.
because it boosts the algorithm on the channel. So I appreciate you all coming in and showing love. That's what it's all about. Yeah, appreciate you all coming in, showing love. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. If you have anything to add for the next 10 minutes, you can put any comments that you feeling. If you don't catch it live, you can always catch my video after I upload, because I upload every time after I go live. It uploads itself, and it probably takes about 3 to 4 hours, maybe, I don't know, 7 or 8 tops, depending on what YouTube got going on. You said hi, Mary. What's up with it, Mary? Margaret? Meatball. That's a hell of a name. Try saying that 5 times fast. Bet you can't do it. I bet you cannot do it. Mary Margaret Meatball. Hell of a name. Hell of a name. Hell of a name. Let's see what everybody's talking about. But it's cool that you all are coming in. New faces. I see a couple new faces. I believe Blood Rush 21 is new. I don't remember his name, so I love seeing new names, new comments, just new people subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it, especially all my UK fans and New Zealand fans. They are different, starkly different from 2 different places, because some people will confuse the 2 because of the British crown, the British flag on both. So do not get them confused and think that they're the same. They will proudly tell you that they're not the same. The UK and New Zealand is totally different from one another. That's for sure. That's for sure. See what everybody's talking about. But yeah, like I was saying before, boxing is so fun with 2 fighters that actually want to fight each other. And I'm just excited to see this. Blood Rush 21 says, I think Parker has more paths to victory than Wardley. Wardley, his only way to win is by knockout. Parker defense is how he wins the fight to me. And I didn't mention his defense. He does have a decent defense. You have to win against those 3. I'm glad you brought that up. His defense is pretty decent. I got to give credit where it's due. Actually, before I get up out of here, I'm going to turn on Joseph Parker and Wardley, and we're going to do a little bit of some close analysis of both fighters. That's what we are going to do. It's not a bad idea at all. It's not a bad idea. See what y'all talking about. We got Joseph Parker versus Wardley. Like I said, if you have anything else to say about Joseph Parley, damage on his terms. That's right. If you have anything else to say about it, go ahead and comment now. You got about 8 minutes. Unless it's a whole lot of people coming into the chat, then we will definitely break it down. Well, actually 5 minutes. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Yeah, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. PlayStation. The damn commercials. Let's see, Joseph Parker. Good old Joe. Joseph. Yeah, Joseph Parker. Parker, P.A. E. Let me see here. Let's see. I just want to see some shit real quick. Yeah, we're going to watch the highlights again of Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker was doing a good job of bouncing in and out of motion. I noticed that. He did a good job with that. He doesn't fall into the other person's hands. I'm noticing that he's not falling into the other person's hands. That's always a good sign. Joseph Parker has good lead right hands. And his defense, he really didn't have to worry much. Deontay wasn't throwing punches and bunches, you know what I'm saying? So that's part of the reason why it was so easy for him as well. So he really had, you know, a smooth ride in this fight. And Deontay tried to unload a couple times, but every time Joseph Parker would land right uppercuts, have one arm free, and landing those right uppercuts, you know. That's important. Let's see what Joseph Parker, what else he got going on. Oh, overhand right. Boom, overhand. Oh, another overhand right. Left hook, right hand, left hook. Oh, another left hook, overhand right. Joseph Parker was just going crazy, but it was controlled chaos. A lot of fighters don't understand what controlled chaos is, and he promoted that. He did a great job with the controlled chaos. Deontay got a chin though, man. He took them shots. Deontay keep getting hit with the same right hand. Where your defense at? Where your defense? Yeah, he did a great job. So he didn't get the knockout. I don't know why I said knockout. But he got the unanimous decision. Hard fought. He whooped his ass, man. He whooped his ass. He got good patience. Joseph Parker got good defense. He really didn't get touched that much in that fight. You made a great point, Blood Rush 21. Great point. Damn good point, actually. We're going to go to Wardley. Let's see if we can find something on Wardley. Let's see what we get before I get up out of here. Let's see what we get. A man named Fabio. His mom and daddy named that boy Fabio. Wardley. Wardley, let me see. Yes, Wardley. Let's go with these highlights. These will tell me a lot about him. Deontay, even in the fight with Zhang, he doesn't let his hands go. Yeah, so it ain't a big problem. Shit, somebody ain't doing what make them scary, then it really don't matter how scary they are, right? For some reason he tries to box more. The problem is Deontay was never a boxing. Yeah, that's true. It's a good point. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Everybody that's in the chat right now, subscribe. Before I get up out of here, I'm going to see what Wardley can do one more time.
Let's get to it. So early on, see, you got a good 1-2. Leans in very well with his 1-2. He's in pretty good shape. Don't see much of a six pack, but you don't always need to be muscular to be a great heavyweight. I always look for technique and how you place your punches and how you gain power with your punch. How you set up your power punch is very important to have. Oh, overhand right. Okay. He definitely got some power. So Joseph Parker can't get hit with just a clean overhand like that. Because he really digged and put his knees into that one. Oh, he's unloading. Shit. Damn. That's a bad boy. That overhand right. And he has that mean menace mentality that he's just going to get you up out of here. Body shot, overhand. Jab, line him up, line him up, line him up. Boom, left hook, overhand right. It's a good combination. Left hook, overhand right. That's a good combo. Most people don't think to do that. Damn good combo. Well, look, unless y'all got more to say, I'm going to give y'all about 30 seconds. I'm about to get up out of here. It's been real. I appreciate y'all coming into the channel. I appreciate y'all being real with me, giving your take on each and all these fights that I be doing on YouTube. So I appreciate y'all. I'll get back to y'all with more boxing, news, analysis, and updates. Peace. If you got another fight you would like me to do coming up here soon, let me know in the comment section below. You got about 30 seconds. There's another fight you want me to do, you want me to produce, let me know in the comment section below and I will get straight back to y'all. But until then, in the meantime, in between time, peace. I'm out.